weird stuff is going. Okay, I'm live. I feel like I've been like doing so much lately. Let me scoot over. I feel like this green is not making me look any less dark skinned, but that's fine because I am what I am. This green is not flattering. Um, so I just finished the last of the Zodiac series, but apparently Mercury is what in its pre-retrograde shadow. It's starting to hit my laptop. The video cut out like 3 times, and then I stitched it together, and it's like I don't want to say the sign it is, but it was like I was like, oh, okay, girl, like what's happening? Ooh, Mother of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. I also feel like I was gonna say something. Top of the deck is the Ace of Swords. See, whatever this, I've seen two. I watched fully one Divine Mother energy today, Divine Mother reading today. I need to finish the other one, and then I did one. But it feels like with the Ace of Swords and this Mother of Pentacles, that we're probably going to be in the space of beginning to understand it in a way that we've never been able to before. Or maybe in a way that we weren't before, because maybe we're just like, oh, well, women give birth, and so Divine Mother is like a woman, right? It's like not that she isn't, but maybe she's more. Maybe she's Maybelline. And now I honestly can't remember why I did this. I was gonna say that this is probably shorter. There was something that I wanted to talk about, but I don't remember what it was. I might actually leave this up. This little 2-minute video where I'm just like, what was I gonna do? Oh, everything that I needed to do to get ready for the weekly release is done. I went ahead and I did it today, and I was gonna go ahead and do it today, but I'm not. I have a thing to go to tomorrow, graduation, and so I'll probably do that tomorrow. I went ahead and I pulled down the deck that I always use, so I'm not necessarily gonna say look forward to that. I don't necessarily know what it's gonna be. Also, there's another read that I want to do. I want to use the SKT and pull for the pages and the kings, the strongholds and the archangels, because it felt like last time I used those in the video titled like 3 levels deep or whatever isn't in the title. It was a synergy where like the pages are watching on behalf of the archangels, and once there's like a good it's like a good rapport. Once we build a certain rapport, I guess, with the pages, then we're given something, be it a challenge, a task, or a gift, I don't know, from the archangels. And that's something that I want to do. At least in that space, right? Let's see. Oh, I got to split this in two. So that's pretty much it. I am going to go to sleep now because it is good to be tired at this time. Hopefully, I'll actually go to sleep instead of YouTubing and playing games until like 4 in the morning, like I did yesterday. Honestly, though, I do want to finish that first video, so I might not. We'll see. I'll turn all the lights off and I'll go into rest mode or night mode. And if I drift off to sleep, then I'll just wake up and finish. The Sorcerer and bottom of the deck is the Divine Tower. 15 and 16 on this half. And I love this energy. The Sorcerer and the Divine Tower. Here's the Sorcerer. Here's the Divine Tower. It feels like with whatever this Sorcerer energy, it feels like Sorcerer energy was serving a purpose. It feels like Devil energy was serving a purpose. It feels like with the Divine Tower, now it's almost like that purpose has been accomplished. I'm a pretty firm believer now, or I've been made a pretty firm believer, that once we sort of learn how to handle shadow, and once we reach that point where whatever life throws at us will no longer serve to hold us back or prevent us from going wherever it is that we're going. When we don't need that energy to motivate us to change, then it loses its sort of place in our lives. And so that is going to be changing, which is like pretty cool. On this side, we have the Three of Wands, which shows a couple who are pretty well off going to see this mystical giant in the forest at night. And then there's the big old scarab beetle up there. Honestly, that reminds me of Bezalel and how it's like, it's the one where there's the huge one and then the little one. And I feel like the last time I saw that Bezalel card, it was an energy of like us sort of meeting our higher potential in a way. Bottom of the deck is the Dream Protector, which is the Emperor. It's us meeting our higher potential. Here's the Dream Protector, the Emperor at the bottom of the deck. Lots of majors. Three majors and the Three of Wands. The Three of Wands is a card of becoming. And in this, there is the Scarab. Now, maybe this giant is an illusion. This is like the Wizard of Oz. Like, this is what he puts on to make himself appear a certain way. But then there's the scarab beetle in the truth that knows. There's the scarab beetle in the tree that knows the truth. But again, it feels like a truth of self that isn't. It feels like, honestly, if this is about a self truth, then this would be the ego trap. It's like, choose the version of you that you want to be. And it's like, well, who wouldn't want to be a beetle? Like, who wouldn't want to be this giant, larger than life character? And it's like, wrong choice. The beetle was the correct answer because it's not about all that a certain ego would put onto it. That's why I've been saying it for a minute. And honestly, I mean, I haven't found a reason to not believe that some of those last gates that we sort of come to, some of the last levels of an expansion of awareness and becoming are gated by ego, where it's like if you have a distorted desire, then that distorted desire serves as a natural barrier to whatever lies beyond. It's like it pings you or it flags you for something. And then once you've been flagged, then the spiritual immune system can sort of prevent you from wreaking havoc in those spaces where a certain level of respect and divinity and compassion and an unconditionality of love is required due to the nature of those spaces. So I don't know. There's a little bit of something, I guess. I encountered so much struggle trying to come live because it was like cameras always already being used, and then it just wouldn't go live the first time. I was like, well, maybe I should stop. I was like, if it doesn't work this time, then I'm not gonna do it. And then I think I tried one more time and it did work. So now you got this. All right. Good night. The Zodiac thing is exporting now because I had to stitch it together. It'll be uploaded probably, honestly, maybe tomorrow because I don't leave my laptop on. I shut it down. Anyway, be looking for it if you're looking for it. If not, then don't. All right. I hope you have a good whatever whenever you see this. I hope you're acting in alignment to experience. I hope you're acting in alignment to make all that you wish to experience your reality. Is that what I say? Why did I just forget what I say? And I don't know. I want to go Captain Planet. The power is yours. And the most important, the most overlooked, the most underrated element in Captain Planet was probably heart. It was Mati with the power of heart. And again, I guess going back to those spaces that like ego is the natural, like it naturally repels us from certain spaces because heart is the most important element. Captain Planet without heart isn't probably too much different than any of the villains who are going around looting and polluting, right? I don't know. Bye.